Coventry City reminded us all why football's the most beautiful sport on the planet. They came so close to knocking Man United out of the FA Cup, but it was heartbreak on penalties. Still, their incredible cup run was enough to inspire me to take on the job as Coventry manager. I want to take them from a championship club all the way to the Premier League and beyond. Now, this is a club with a very limited budget, an average squad, but if we can make the right decisions, the right signings, and with a bit of luck, we could take Coventry City to Premier League glory. And so the journey kicks off. We're just 10 million in the bank. For this first season, I think we need to just get used to the squad we have. And if there are any players here that could end up being big in the future. Because with just 10 million in the bank, I don't want to spend it on any signings right now. Because if we make a mistake, sign a wrong player, that's going to haunt us because we literally can't afford it. And so we kicked off the championship season with no idea what to expect. The goal is before January to identify a core team that we can build upon. All right, guys, I'm literally playing my first game for Coventry City and I've got no idea on which players are going to carry the team. Hopefully we'll have some sort of an idea by the end of this game, and Sims is showing what a good striker he can be. That's right, Ellis Sims, the man with the crazy afro, is actually a proper baller. He was literally scoring in every other game and was that reliable poacher we need in the team. But he wasn't the best player of this team. That's 25-year-old O'Hare. Here goes O'Hare. Oh, the dribbling. He's gone through everyone. I think he nutmegged someone too. And he's actually finished it off. Our most talented player, Callum O'Hare. Remember the name. Another player that caught my eye was our explosive fullback, Milan van Ewijk. Bro was absolutely rapid. And also, I don't know if this is a good thing, but we've got a really aggressive captain. Don't get me wrong, Ben Sheaf is a solid CDM, but some of the tackles he makes... Oh boy. We've now made it to January, but we're only 10th in the championship. If we're harboring dreams of being a Premier League club, that is clearly not enough. The good news is, we've kind of figured out the players we need to build our team around. Okay guys, so after assessing the squad for 6 months, I can tell you this. We're absolutely in need of a left midfielder, because I realized we literally have no one in that position. And also our first team keeper, Brad Collins, he submitted a transfer request. And if you don't want to play for Coventry City, I don't want you at the club. Brad Collins was sold. We've now got 12 million and we need a new goalkeeper and a left midfielder if we've got any dreams of getting promoted. I think I found the perfect goalkeeper for our project. 23-year-old Anthony Patterson, 73 rated already, and we were able to sign him for just 5.2 million. Let's go, guys. It's our first ever signing for Coventry City, but we're not done yet. With 6 million in the bank, we still need to find a left midfielder. And I think we found a really good option in Aaron Ramsey, 21-year-old left midfielder, and he does look a bit familiar. Yup, that's because he's the younger brother of Jacob Ramsey, who plays for Aston Villa. As they say, the apple can't fall far from the tree. I think Aaron Ramsey has got a lot of talent. For 4 million, we've sealed the deal, and this could be the transfer that helps us get promoted. New signing Aaron Ramsey instantly added a new dimension to our attack, and finally we were picking up some key results and building some consistency. It also looks like we could be going on a special FA Cup run as well, as Coventry City have drawn Aston Villa in the FA Cup quarterfinals. I'm nervous, boys. This is going to be the first test of this Coventry City team that we've built, and it'll give us a great indicator whether we're ready for the Premier League or not. Aston Villa through, and no, Ben Yedder scores. Oh, the ball falls kindly for Aaron Ramsey. He goes for it and it's off the crossbar. Oh, what a ball that is for Ben Yedder, and of course, he's too good. And that's it. Our FA Cup journey comes to an end. Aston Villa showed us how good a Premier League side actually is. And although it was frustrating watching them score goal after goal against us, made me realize that I want to take Coventry City to the Premier League, competing against the very best. And I think this team is good enough for promotion. Oh, but we're not good enough for promotion because we finished 5th in the championship. Only the top 2 teams get direct promotion. We're gonna have to go through the playoffs. This is literally the most grueling thing about English football. It's brutal. 2 legs against Southampton and then a potential final. But I think over this season, we've got to know this team really well. The players have grown in their ratings tremendously. And look at some of the stats too. Ellis Sims has come through with 27 goals this season. O'Hare has been running the show through the midfield, and even our right back has chipped in with 7 goals. As expected though, the playoffs were intense. Maybe a little bit too intense, because Southampton got a red card for a crazy challenge. And that opened things up for us to take the game away from Southampton. And we are in the playoff final against Norwich City. If we win this game, we're heading straight to the Premier League. But if we lose, another season of championship football with no guarantees of getting promoted. Oh, it's good work from Ramsey down the left. Finds Ellis Sims. What a touch that is. Look at him dribble. How is he doing it? And the finish as well. Nah, I don't get how Ellis Sims with that height is dribbling like that. It's got to be the afro. Oh, this is a bad situation to be in, and Norwich score. There goes our lead. Free kick for Norwich, and it's off the crossbar. We're in extra time now. We score now, and we could go through. What a ball that is. No. How is the keeper saving that? 120 minutes of football has been played here at Wembley, but ultimately it's penalties that's deciding who's going to the Premier League. Striker Sims stepping up. He's been a goal machine this season, but he misses. We need a save from our new goalkeeper signing. No! O'Hare is too calm and calculated. He's scoring his spin. There you go. Our keeper needs to make one save. Is he going to do it? No, he's not. Oh, that was a top-tier pen. One save. One save is all we need, and we get it. We're back in the fight. Captain Chief now has the responsibility. He needs to make it count, and he does. Another save from Patterson. He goes the wrong way. Aaron Ramsey here. He needs to score his pen, needs to keep his composure. He's done it. And now it's in the hands of our goalkeeper. If he saves this, we're going to the Premier League. But he was too late to dive. It's sudden death now. We've scored our penalty. Will they score theirs? Will they score theirs? What is the keeper doing? The pain will never end. The sudden death will never end. And no, it might have ended. If we don't save this penalty, we're not getting promoted. But we make the save. This is crazy. We scored our penalty. Put an end to my misery here. Save this penalty. Send us to the Premier League, and the keeper has saved it. That was absolutely ridiculous. Coventry City are heading to the Premier League in the most dramatic of fashion. And although we're all celebrating the fact that next season we're going to be in the Prem, I'm worried. We barely got promoted. Are we really going to be able to compete against the big Premier League clubs? Okay, at least we've got the Premier League TV money coming through for Season 2. 54 million is our budget with Coventry City. Now, although that sounds like a lot, to build a competitive team that can survive in the Premier League, I don't know if that's enough. I think the goal for this season is obviously to avoid relegation, but I'm hopeful we won't even have to be in a battle. Finishing mid-table would be perfect to try and take this club to the next level. But for that, we're gonna need to add in some Premier League experience to this squad. And I'm not gonna lie, Joe Gomez sounds like a really interesting option. Jurgen Klopp's leaving Liverpool. Maybe he wants to try something different out, although I doubt Coventry City's gonna be on his list. All we need to do is somehow convince Joe Gomez that Coventry City is the next big club in the Premier League. And obviously the way to do it is through money. He's going to be our most expensive player, and with that, we've just signed a former Premier League winner in Joe Gomez. But just improving our defense, I don't think is gonna be enough to keep us in the Premier League. We're gonna need some more attacking flair in the attack. And for that, we're using our remaining money to sign Noni Madueke from Chelsea. This kid's a young Englishman with a ton of potential. Over here at Coventry, he can play week in and week out. I'm betting quite a bit on him. I'm still a bit unsure if the team we've got is capable to survive the Premier League. I guess we'll find out as we're going head to head against one of the biggest clubs in England, Manchester United. Despite the difference in quality between the two teams, we held our own. Madueke down the right was just incredible, but we were still lacking that end product. I really think we can get something out of this game. If we do, we can prove to all other Premier League clubs that we deserve to be here. Man United continued to push though, but we were giving it everything and hanging on. We might have a chance here though. It's Captain Chief now, driving it forward. Oh, the pass isn't the best for Ramsey, but he's got no stamina whatsoever. He finds O'Hare. Back for Sims. He's broken through. massive chance, and Sims scores in the 90th minute. We're taking home 3 points against Manchester United. That is outrageous. A famous win against Man United. This proves that we belong in the Premier League. And this is further proof that we belong here. We finished 11th in just our first Premier League season. The only way from here is upwards. And okay, for our 3rd season with Coventry, the team has improved massively. Van Ewijk is our highest rated player now at an 83 overall. Joe Gomez too is doing pretty well. Captain Ben Chef 82 rated. And also the likes of O'Hare and Sims up to an 80 overall. If we can bring in some improvements, I don't see why this season we can't make a push for top 8. But here's the problem. Our budget is just 44 million, lesser than last season. And that would have been okay if not for the fact that we're going to have to renew almost every player's contract in the team. We're now a Premier League club, and our players are going to demand wages of a Premier League player. And so we got through renewing a ton of contracts. Thankfully, nobody rejected our offers, but we're now down to 32 million. With 32 million, I think we can only afford maybe one really good signing, and we need to make it count. With a limited budget, it was a bit tricky finding a quality left back, but for 23 million, Tyrick Mitchell seems like a solid option. Our team is now better than ever. It's time to take a step forward, and that we did by making our home stadium a fortress. Wins against Chelsea and Manchester United, and that home record has done us wonders because we've entered the big leagues, top 6 of the Premier League. Also guys, for Coventry to become the best team in England, I need your help. Only if you guys subscribe to the channel can we actually win the Premier League. I'm kidding guys, but just please subscribe. Season 4 with Coventry, and look at Sims getting picked for the World Cup 2026. I feel like a proud dad because we've trusted him from day one, and here he is now playing for England. But on to more of the serious stuff. This season we need to keep making a step forward. 6th was awesome in the Premier League. It brought us into the big leagues, but now I'm starting to dream about Champions League football. I don't think our squad is there yet. To get there, we're gonna need a lot of the core team, the likes of Sims, O'Hare, Chef, Patterson in goal, all of these guys to go beyond their potential. Only then we can take this club to the next level. But to help us out, we do have 84 million, our biggest budget yet. That's what finishing top 6 gets you. It's also now time to look beyond England for signings. I think since we've now finished top 6 in the Premier League, foreign players are going to definitely be more keen about Coventry. And so I'm thinking of making a move for Ezequiel Palacios, 85 rated, in his prime, and if there's one thing I like, it's a player whose contract is expiring. Absolutely incredible bit of negotiation as we're about to sign Palacios for just 40 million. I still can't believe we've signed a player of this caliber, our most expensive signing yet. Palacios is a mark of a new era for Coventry. Palacios added that extra bit of quality we needed in our midfield. Oh, Palacios has just burst through on his weak foot, bang! He's not just here for scoring goals, also creating them, and he's got himself an assist. O'Hare with the goal. And look at that, we're 3rd in the Premier League. This is what you get when you add a world-class player into a well-oiled system. The results are fantastic. In just our 4th season with Coventry, could we be challenging for the Premier League title? But one thing I told you we need to win the Premier League is the core of this team to really take things up to the next level. But I don't think that's happened. Sims has done okay, going up by a couple of ratings, but Ben Sheaf, our captain, is still the same. O'Hare has done fine, but then Patterson in goal, not much improvement. Ramsey as well. Even Madueke has not gone up by a single overall this season. I don't know if we've got what it takes to win the Premier League without our core team really going up in overalls. One thing we continued to have this season was our strong home record, but away from home, it was a completely different story. Already a chance for Spurs, and what are we doing? No way, we're making the same mistake at Stamford Bridge. Where's the composure away from home? Even after those painful away losses, we're still in the mix for the Premier League title. But if we lose away from home against Manchester City as well, our title hopes will be crushed. Oh, City's pressure is just unplayable here at the Etihad. They're making it look so easy. Once again, away game, and we're crumbling. But this time, there are no do-overs. To win the Premier League, we need to turn this around. Looks like it's the captain showing some personality, going toe-to-toe with Rodri and winning that battle. This could be big. Palacios now, but he can't get the shot off. No, 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 it's getting worse. 2-0 down at the Etihad. Feels like Captain Sheaf is the only one that wants to try and get the ball forward, but he's literally got no help. It's a moment ahead loss for the team. They scored at the death again. And City have crushed our dreams. Our title charge is officially over. And yep, the lead is now 7 points between us and Liverpool. At least we're looking likely to get top 4. But it was really looking like Coventry City were about to get their first taste of silverware. It could have been the Conference League as well, but over there, we finished 3rd in the group. But there is still hopes for silverware this season, as Coventry City have made it to the FA Cup semi-finals. It's like we're back full circle here. In real life, of course, Coventry couldn't go over the line and knock out Man United, but now we've got an opportunity to do that against Newcastle United. And this time, we've got a team. We're the favourites. O'Hare driving the ball forward, and when he does that, he's at his absolute best, and he's found a bit of open space. Goes for goal, but he puts it wide. Our number 10 almost gave us the lead at Wembley. Oh, that's quick feet from O'Hare. Looks for Sims. Oh, clever. Madueke, how is he not converting that? Madueke might have a chance to make amends. Oh, that's brilliant. The composure. Madueke is the one to score the goal in an FA Cup semi-final. The first goal was what we needed. The floodgates opened, and we've secured our spot in the FA Cup final. Meanwhile, the Premier League season has also come to an end, and by 3 points, we miss out on winning the title. Our away form, if only that was a bit better, but we still have a chance to win the FA Cup at Wembley against Manchester City. This is a big night for the players that have been here from day one, from the championship days. It could be the biggest night of their career, but it could also be the worst night of their careers, because Erling Haaland has put Manchester City into the lead. That was the worst start possible in a cup final. We're not used to this. Coventry City have not played many finals. We tried everything to break through the City defense, but nothing was going through. It's the second half, boys. 45 minutes left to be played. We're not giving up so easily. No, no, no! Talking about giving up, we can't make silly mistakes like that. Lack of experience shows there. And this is a chance for Haaland to kill the tie-off, but no, it's saved. Patterson with an incredible save keeps us alive in the FA Cup. That penalty save shifted the momentum completely. The chance we've been waiting for O'Hare. Can he take it? It's saved by the keeper. We need the ball to create that one last chance, and this might be it. Joe Gomez driving it forward, releasing it for Madueke if he has the pace to still run. Oh, but he's made a mistake. The heavy touch there. And it's done. We've lost the FA Cup final. It feels like we've bottled every single trophy this season. Heartbreak for Coventry City yet again. The only thing I can say is there are still positives to take from this. We're competing toe-to-toe with the best team in Europe. A lot of experience from this game. And if we take it forward next season, maybe we'll be the one lifting the trophies. Last season, we lost everything. But what we have gained is a ton of experience. Ellis Sims, O'Hare, Captain Ben Sheaf. For the first time, these guys were playing in title-defining games. And I'm sure they've gained valuable experience that could help us win the Premier League. But I'm still telling you, we need a lot of the ratings to go up through the season if we want to win the Premier League. Not just that, we're going to need to invest in signings. Definitely another defender, and also maybe a winger that can give us something more in the attack. And because we secured top 4 Champions League football, the TV money is coming through. 181 million, our biggest budget with Coventry City. With this kind of money, we're expected to transform this team into a Premier League title winning side. We're starting the season by signing Englishman Jared Brantwaite for 50 million. Okay, now that defense looks really strong and we can now focus on the attack, what I'm thinking, we need some Brazilian flair. Savio. He's currently playing at Estat Troye. I don't know what he's doing in Liga, but he's 88 rated. Incredible stats. If we want the Premier League, we need someone who's unpredictable like him and can just create goals out of nowhere. But that's going to come at a cost. 103 million million precisely. That's right, Savio is our first 100 million plus signing to win the Premier League. We've got to dig deep. Our Premier League season kicks off now, and we're facing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Our away record has been the reason we've not won trophies yet. This season, if we want to win the Premier League, we need to show that we can win these big away games. Raheem Sterling breaks down the wing, but Van Ewijk has it covered. Oh, but another opportunity for Chelsea, and we end up conceding. Our away record continues to haunt us. Ball's floated in from the corner, and it could get worse, but Mitchell clears it off the line. Ellis James cuts it back for O'Hare, and away from home, we've scored at the Bridge. This season, we're a different team. Oh my days, that's off the post. Oh, once again, we've been exposed defensively, and again, it's the same story away from home. To win the Premier League from these kind of games, we need to be able to get something at least. Yes, captain Ben Sheaf trying to create that something, finds Ellis Sims, and no, the chance is wasted. New signing Savio could be the difference in getting all those away results, as he's broken through by himself. Savio, that was his big moment. Oh, this could be it. O'Hare is going through the Chelsea defense, but he puts it wide. How costly could that end up being? Full time, and it's the same story once again. Away from home, we just are unable to get the big results. And although it's not fun seeing us 15th in the Premier League, there were definitely positives from that away outing. For once, we actually were the dominant team. It's just that we were a bit unlucky. If over the season we can improve our away form, I think we can still do it. But firstly though, the Coventry Stadium had to remain a fortress. And yup, Coventry was a fortress. At home, we were untouchable. Our home record continues to keep us in the Premier League title race. But if we want to compete against Arsenal and Man United, we're gonna need to start picking up some key away results. And our next game is at Old Trafford. They say Old Trafford is the theatre of dreams, and maybe our dreams of winning the Premier League could begin here. Looks like we've learned from our mistakes, pushing forward from minute 1, diving header from Sims, but it's saved by the keeper. Another chance for Sims, and he's missed. Half time, and although it's 0-0, it's been a totally different approach from us. We're showing the same aggression we use at home away as well. Guys, if we keep this up, I think we could get a big away win here. Oh, Noni Madueke could be the one helping us get that. He's gone through the whole defense by himself, and he's slotted it home. A big moment away from home at the Theatre of Dreams. That's what we needed. Ellis Sims rockets that home. Finally, the away curse at Coventry is coming to an end. And looks like the curse is broken. We're now consistently picking up key away results. With our away form now a thing of the past, we're top of the league for the first time ever. I told you we were gonna need a lot of our core team to go up in their ratings. Look at that. Ellis Sims up to 87. Ewijk 86. O'Hare 86 as well. Patterson up to 84. Captain Ben Sheaf, even though he's 30, he's creeping as high as possible with his overall. But there is still one big stadium we haven't gone and won. The Emirates Stadium, Arsenal's home ground. This is the final away fixture that could deny us the title. We win here, we're winning the Premier League. Oh man, the pressure's on. Who's gonna be the hero for us? Maybe a £100 million signing Savio could end up being the hero. He's 1v1, a goal to win us the title, and yes, he scored. Of course, the £100 million investment for Coventry coming through. O'Hare looking for Sims. It's the deadly combination, and Sims has done it. Away from home at Emirates, 2-0 up. We've broken our away curse, and the only thing that's left is to see if we've done enough to win the Premier League. And yes, guys, we've done it. Coventry City, champions of England, 5 seasons of building this team up, and we've got our reward. Captain Ben Sheaf lifting the Premier League trophy. We've made Coventry City the best team in England. Now, you might be thinking, what about the Champions League? What happened there? Well, now that's a story for another video. If you enjoyed our journey of taking Coventry from the Championship to the Premier League, I'm sure you'll enjoy me trying to make Manchester United great again. Click here to watch that.